there aren't many places that are like this anymore. But we are looking at today, and we are saying what we are doing, setting up our cottage industry, is we are setting up an example. We are demonstrating that there can actually be value in tea.
My name is Grace Jerry Koinange. I process tea, which we call specialty tea, and I started doing that 2 years ago.
I'm Jennifer Jogu from Tigoni in Limuru Highlands. And, we joined together with the ladies within Tigoni to start tea specialty so that we can make a difference in our tea.
My name is Njoki Wainaina. I am the convener of the Limuru Highlands Trust, and our journey goes back to about year 2009. As a neighborhood association, the Kenyan Residents Association, we got concerned about what was happening around us in terms of urbanization. Yeah, this is.
Oh.
Yeah.
As a bird.
It is flew up.
One of the things you need to know is ours is also a bird migratory route.
Oh
so you find you come here at different times of the year and you find birds that you've never seen anywhere. Our area is 65% agricultural, and out of that 60% of the agriculture is tea. So tea is a very, very central crop to this area. And so our journey on tea now starts 2019 after we completed our strategy on how to get involved in development. And we realized that at that time tea was fetching very, very low prices. And so for many farmers it was a very difficult period where they needed an alternative sources of funding. We got to know a lot more about specialty tea, and we joined an organization called the African Specialty Tea Association 2 years ago. And through that we got to learn from other specialty tea producers. We've done tours in Gatanga, we've done tours in Kericho and Nadi Hills, and we started now experimenting on our own how to make specialty tea. We brought in the Tea Research Institute here, and they taught us about the clones that we grow here, helping us to identify which ones are suitable for making specialty tea. Now, specialty tea is made differently from the way the CTC black tea is made. And basically, we are doing it as a cottage industry. We pick tea that is specially done. We pick one leaf and a bud to make very high quality tea. And then we have been training young people to process. The first thing you do is to ferment, and then you roll it, and it is all handmade. This is the way China drank tea originally before it became a commercial crop or a commercial product. And it seems the world has gone a complete route, because now a lot of people in the world are drinking specialty tea.
2 leaves and a bud. Factory
is 2 leaves and a bud.
Specialty
is 1 and a bud.
And you've said 1 and a bud
because it is easier to roll.
It is easier to roll.
Yeah, because you are going to use hands.
You're going to use hands.
Yeah, so
you don't use machines.
Not so far.
Kabisa hizi. Hizi. Lazima tuende pale kabisa yote. Tuona hii store.
We found that my tea and her tea and every other tea is different because of the soil composition. And even the clone that you planted gives a difference. And that's why we decided not to be mixing our teas, but instead you produce yours as yours, hers as hers, but when we come together, it is all one.
Nowadays, young people don't like to take tea as we used to in our young days. And therefore, we thought of trying another way to make them drink it.
And it has got a lot of values. Medicinal, detoxing, so many things.
And as Zaju, this is our purple tea, which we are harvesting from farms around here, and which actually, as members, we have also planted now. In another season, we'll be able to harvest from our own gardens, as you saw earlier on. And we are very proud of this product because we know that the research that has gone into it.
Yeah, that is green tea. It is not purple, and it is picked from the farm.
But locally, we are selling a lot. People who take our tea have been very happy. They come back again and again. But we have that limitation of the certification because we would not want to go into full-scale production until we have a certification. We have to do the KEBS certification, we have to get tea board licensing, we have to get global certification. So we have not gotten there, but that is where we are going.
With registration and all those government protocols, it is not free. It involves money, it involves time.
Tea has not been profitable enough to attract the younger generation. And the beautiful thing about specialty tea is also the creativity that comes with it. That you can do so many things even with just one clone of tea.
In doing this, let me go a little bit further. These are younger generation. So if they see I can get tea just seated where I am without having a farm. I can just go and buy raw tea and roll it here, and then I get money because now you don't need. I don't have to have a shamba to have tea. I can go to the shamba to buy tea, not from the factory, but from the farm itself. So I don't have to have a land.
And because they are more educated and they can specialize and take those courses for the marketing, for the product development. I think that the young people have that option.
So we are now looking at the possibility of setting up a factory where we would be able to do large-scale production.
I started doing tourism in tea, so people who are interested to see how tea is grown about 3 years ago, and a lot of people are very interested in that, and I hope once it's growing, it is going to grow more.
So depending with the lifespan, as children, sometimes they may look at it and they see that it does not value as much as the selling land. But it is our wish as parents of today that they do not, for any reason, subdivide the land and make it into money.
The tea itself, the way it is processed, is also a very high consumer of energy. So we have to also balance that out and make sure that we are growing trees, and we are growing trees that are good for fuel. So one of the other things that I haven't talked about is our initiative to grow more bamboo. We have to protect this area. We have to protect the environment because we are also the Nairobi Water Tower. So part of our campaign is to get people to buy into the conservation, the protection of the environment. And tea is a very good, a good starting point.